Hi guys, it's me Maggie and I'm back again with the monthly favorites, and this time we have a March. I skipped the February as you know because I was moving, but I'm back with the March. And first thing we are gonna talk about are probably movies and series that I watched this month. And yeah, let's do it. The first thing I would really want to recommend is the animated series cartoon from Disney, and it's called The Owl House, and it's so good. Like, oh my gosh, so special and cute, and like the whole story and characters, everything about it, I just loved it so much. I really like also when the characters have like a visible growth throughout the series, and like even they change visually, like they are not the same character 50 episodes or something, with the same clothes. Like they change style and like hair in this cartoon. Like wow, I was like, I like this. And I was also like almost crying at the end because I was like, they were showing them even like as a grown-up adults, and I was like, what? No, don't do this to me, they were kids just yesterday. But yeah, so cute, and it's like adventurous because she gets into this world full of monsters and witches and wants to become a witch, and it just so precious. So if you like this kind of stuff, you will enjoy this. And I've been rewatching The Walking Dead with my sister. Well, we finished it and now we started Fear the Walking Dead, but I don't know if I would recommend Fear the Walking Dead. Like if you haven't watched The Walking Dead, you should start with that because Walking Dead is like top tier. Fear the Walking Dead is like if you are already a fan, it's a good thing, but I don't know. Like I'm rewatching it after years, because I left off in like second season, I think, when it first started, and apparently it has like 6 seasons now, I think. So yeah, maybe it will pick up and get better, but oh, some characters there are so annoying. But I guess every series or movie have that annoying characters, but the Fear the Walking Dead is like, why is the stoner or like drug addict guy the most normal there? What? Then I watched the movie When You Finish Saving the World, and it was like okay movie. Like it wasn't something groundbreaking, but it was okay watch. I was like about teenage son and a mother that can seem connect, and like she was giving all this attention to this like boy from like the shelter, and he was all like fixating on this girl that didn't even really wanted him, and it was like, oh my god, he was acting so stupid. But at the end it seemed like they found a way, like there was some stuff happening that maybe opened their eyes, and then they suddenly decided that they're gonna pay attention to each other, and yeah, it was kind of nice ending. I really enjoyed a movie, American Ultra. We watched it yesterday. It has Kristen Stewart and Jesse Eisenberg, I think his name. And yeah, I've seen them already in a different movie. I think it was like something like Adventureland. Oh my god, I haven't seen this movie in years. I think that's how it was called. Yeah, anyway, it was like an action comedy, but it's the kind of action comedy that I enjoy, because usually I don't like action movies, like oh my gosh, so fighting and stuff like that. But this was fun, and also like I like that when they were fighting, they had these like swollen and bruised faces and stuff because like they got hit, and in some action movies they are like unbreakable, unstoppable, these characters, and they get hit in the face like a crazy, and then face looks like perfect, makeup stays on and stuff like that. But in this movie there was like progression, like they looked worse and worse, and yeah, it was cool. I liked it. Then I also watched Breakfast Club for the first time. Yeah, I'm late to the party. I don't know, I had it on my list for 10 years, but I never got around to watch it. I always found something that I was more like excited to watch. But recently I watched it, and I don't know, there was stuff that I did not like about it, but there were also stuff that I was like, but for the time that it came out, I guess like 80s, it must have been like really, really, really good, and like I get it. I get it, but also like could be something better. Yeah. So like it's about this kids that end up in a Saturday after detention. Like everyone shares something about themselves, and you know, all of them represent maybe different kind of people or different cliques in school, like you know, the sport people and like the princess girl and maybe the weird ones and like nerds and stuff. But in the end, like they all connect, and then they see each other differently, and you know, it's left like open, you know, like maybe they will be friends, maybe not, I don't know. I also forgot to mention I watched this movie Equals with Kristen Stewart and the guy who played in Warm Bodies, I don't know his name now. And yeah, I don't know, I was expecting more. Like I think the movie The Giver is very similar to this one, but it was better. Yeah. Like this felt like it was trying to be like a more adult version of that, even though it's not like exactly the same, but the idea is very, very similar. I kind of like that it wasn't like the cliche, you know, like they are going to go against this system and take it down when there is like literally no chance for them to do it, when there is like 5 people like that and everyone around them does not care and won't care because they don't feel emotions. You know, this movie is about that the people don't feel emotions, but some people start to feel them and then they are considered sick and have to take the like these inhibitors for them to stop feeling. And like if it progresses, then maybe they start to be in love, and that is very bad, and then they can be put into this like center, and usually people die there. At the end, like it had good ending, but it was kind of like very slow paced, and like I usually don't mind slow paced movie, you know, but if it had something like more like it, I don't know, like because I've seen The Giver, I wasn't impressed and I wasn't like on the edge of my seat or anything like that, you know. It wasn't something that I would not expect. So I don't know if I would recommend that one, but I do recommend The Giver if you haven't watched that one yet. I don't have the books to recommend because sadly I started reading the Paradox book that I showed you lastly, but from the few pages that I read, I wasn't like impressed by the writing and like the, oh my gosh, like I'm forcing myself to read it. If I had a book to recommend, it would be Atomic Habits or Perks of Being Wallflower, just two that come right to my mind as my faves. And maybe this one by Gemma Mali. I've never read the two parts because apparently it is trilogy, but other two parts were never translated in my language, so before I googled I never knew. So hopefully I will buy those books too someday, but at the same time I'm like I don't know if I want to buy them, you know, like this first book ended so well, like it was like nice ending but kind of open, and I'm worried that the other two books might ruin it for me, you know. But yeah, a really good book. Then I would really love to mention the game Lost Records, Bloom and Rage from the Dot Note. Like if you enjoyed Life is Strange, then you're gonna love this, I promise. I've been watching it by a YouTuber called Emalition, and yeah, I think maybe there's still one episode left for her to finish the game, because she's splitting it into parts. So like it's one episode is out, but she's like splitting it into parts. Yeah, I think like that. And it's so good. Like I just love the aesthetics of the whole game, and like how mysterious but also like chill and pretty it is, and like I'm just like I want to live in this game.
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why now? Because we made a promise.
And finally now we got to the part when it got more spooky and interesting and mysterious, and I'm just like wondering like what's gonna happen. I need to know more. Like, oh, I really like, if I will have a working a better working laptop or computer, damn, I would play this game so much. So good, so pretty. Yeah. Now let's move to the webtoons that I'm currently reading, and oh my gosh, my favorite, The World After Fall. I don't know if I talked about this one in my recent episode of monthly favorites, but it's like my favorite webtoon. Oh my god, I already caught up to all the episodes, and now I'm just waiting for another one and another one. Ah, it's so good. Like, I was already impressed with the beginning, but then it just got, you know, even better and even better. And like, I like these heroes that are kind of like unstoppable, you know. Sometimes it's just so fun. Like, what are you talking about that I can't smash through this wall, you know, like I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I love that. It also has like this hierarchy systems and like these worlds like where the gods live, and he's trying to like climb up this tree and get to the top of the top, you know, to like destroy the system, you know, kind of stuff. I really love it. And then I started reading The Lone Necromancer, and it's also fun. It's like this fantasy. Yes, it's fantasy. There is this guy that just finished his military service, and he's like, I'm going to the college, but his first day, I think it was, suddenly like everyone starts to have like these pop-ups like to pick a card, you know. You have different cards, and what you pick you're basically gonna become, and he picks necromancer because it had like 4 stars, which is like probably the best, which it kind of was, or was it 3 stars? I'm not sure now. But yeah, he picks that, and it was like a really good choice. And he like can these goblins appear there, and they kill them, and then like he can resurrect them, and they fight for him. And yeah, like this whole world changes into this like game system or something, and people who did not choose even for the second time the card, they change into monsters, and it's like, it's fun. Just trying to survive, you know, and always like upgrade, and like it has different stuff. So if you like this kind of stuff, you might enjoy this. Lastly but not the least, the music. I've been really enjoying a lot of different music this month. Jenny has a new album, and I haven't I listened to all of the songs, but I haven't checked the lyrics to all of the songs yet. But from the ones that I did, I really loved the Jenny with IE and Mantra and Extra L and like Jenny. I really like, so good. Then Marina is coming back. She already has a song Butterfly out, and I think she released a new song yesterday called Cupid's Love or something like that. But I really love Butterfly. Like, it always plays in my mind. It's so cute, and like I like the lyrics. And I've been vibing a lot to the song by Dove Cameron, Too Much. Like, such a sassy slay song. We love that. Of course, Lady Gaga and Abracadabra. J-Hope has new songs, Sweet Dreams with Miguel, and Mona Lisa right now, came out right now, and so good. Like, usually not the type of music that I listen to, but it's so catchy that I cannot resist. Like, damn, I don't know what he put on in these songs, but so good. And his performance and dancing even better. Like, wow, so good. Makes it even better. Like, wow, so good. Seulgi has new song Baby Not Baby, also like that one. Lexi Liu, Pop Girl, also another slay song. Like, if you like those kind of vibes, like, I don't know if I expressed it enough, then you will enjoy those. Jay Polaron has a new song Giver, that was also enjoyable. And Dead by Romy featuring Palais Royale, Pray to Me, I also like that, but I haven't listened to it as much. I only listened to it once so far, but I liked it on the first listen, so I have to add it to my playlist. And I was listening to some Czech singers like Aneta Langerová, I've been listening to her when I was a little kid, like when we would go on some road trips. My mom would play her, and I've been listening to that old album. And then I also found this Czech girl on TikTok that is writing songs, and yeah, they are not really like released, but the snippets that she puts on TikTok are so good. Her handle is Maria Laloba. You probably won't understand, so I don't know why I'm sharing it, but so good. Like, damn, she writes so well. This is my shit. I could mention some YouTubers too that I've been watching, and for example Stargirly, Emily Shan, Trickle Tats. I've been watching her for months now. Coco Xu, I don't know how it's read, sorry. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share for this month. Let me know down in the comments what you've been enjoying this month. Maybe recommend me some good movies, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you in my next video next week. Bye bye.